Welcome to Baku, where ancient history meets modern marvels, and every corner tells a story of resilience, culture, and innovation. Nestled along the shores of the Caspian Sea, Baku is a city of contrast where the past seamlessly blends with the future. Its rich history dates back millennia, evident in its UNESCO-listed Old City, a maze of narrow alleys and historic landmarks. But Baku is not just a city trapped in time, it's a beacon of progress and innovation. Marvel at the futuristic flame towers, a symbol of the city's modern skyline, lighting up the night with a mesmerizing display of LED lights. From the historic Maiden Tower to the dazzling Heydar Aliyev Center, designed by the renowned architect Zaha Hadid, Baku is a treasure trove of architectural wonders that captivate and inspire. But Baku's allure goes beyond its architectural splendor and delights our senses with the tantalizing aromas and flavors of Azerbaijani cuisine, savoring traditional dishes such as saj echai, cured fishes, and delicate baklava. This is a tale of our day exploring the enchanting city of Baku, where the past, present, and future converge in perfect harmony. After staying in Paris for 1 month, we were flying back to India, and we had a 24-hour halt in Baku, the capital city of Azerbaijan. As we are UE residents, we were able to avail visa on arrival at the Baku airport. We headed straight to our hotel as it was already late. We had our dinner at a restaurant in the neighborhood and went to bed. As we greeted the morning, we were met with a stunning sight. The day unfolded with perfect weather, a harmonious balance between warmth and coolness. Stepping onto the front balcony of our accommodation, we were greeted by the iconic sight of the flame towers piercing the skyline. Meanwhile, from the comfort of our living room, a captivating vista of the Caspian Sea stretched out before us, casting a spell of serenity over our morning. Departing from our accommodation, we embarked on a picturesque drive along the coastline toward the old city. Our route led us past notable landmarks, including the iconic Baku Eye and the illustrious Deniz Mall, which is an architectural marvel designed with 8 star-shaped wings inspired by Azerbaijan's national emblem. Our taxi dropped us at the square in front of the old city. But before delving into the ancient charm of the old city, we were drawn to the allure of Nizami Street, situated just adjacent. Starting our exploration, we made our way from the square to the Nizami Museum of Azerbaijani Literature. Nizami Park, situated just in front of the museum, greeted us with its serene ambience, offering a tranquil respite amidst the city's hustle and bustle. This verdant oasis, one of the oldest parks in Baku, exudes a timeless charm that beckons visitors to linger a while and soak in its beauty. After a leisurely stroll through the park, we eagerly ventured onto the famous Nizami Street. Named in honor of the esteemed Persian poet Nizami Ganjavi, this bustling boulevard serves as the pulsating heart of Baku's cultural scene. Its origins can be traced back to Baku's town planning project of 1864, marking it as a historic thoroughfare steeped in tradition. As we meandered along its charming pedestrian walkways, we were enveloped in the vibrant ambience of the street. The air was filled with the tantalizing aromas of local delicacies wafting from cozy cafes, and the storefronts of boutiques beckoned with their enticing displays. After our delightful exploration of Nizami Street, we made our way back towards the old city, traversing through the lively Fountain Square. Amidst the rhythmic dance of the fountains and the lively chatter of passers-by, Fountain Square embodies the pulsating energy of Baku's social scene, inviting locals and visitors alike to converge and create cherished memories against its lively backdrop. After rewinding for 30 minutes in the Fountain Square, we eagerly headed to the old city. Stepping into Baku's old city was like stepping into a living history book. As we passed through its ancient gates, we were instantly enveloped in a sense of wonder and intrigue. The air was alive with a gentle hum of activity, drawing us deeper into its labyrinthine streets. Every corner held a new surprise, from the intricately carved doorways to the vibrant colors of the traditional carpets hanging in shop windows. It was as if each building had its own story to tell, whispering tales of centuries past to those who cared to listen. As we ventured deeper into Baku's old city, one structure stood out amidst the labyrinth of narrow streets, the iconic Maiden Tower. Rising majestically against the skyline, its imposing presence commanded our attention, beckoning us to delve into its rich history. Its history is as fascinating as its architecture. Dating back to the 12th century, this enigmatic tower has stood witness to centuries of Baku's tumultuous past. Originally built as a defensive fortress, the Maiden Tower has served many purposes throughout its storied existence. From its early days as a watchtower safeguarding the city's inhabitants to its later roles as a Zoroastrian temple and a royal residence, it has played a central role in shaping the city's identity. Today, the Maiden Tower stands as a symbol of Baku's resilience and endurance. After our exploration of the Maiden Tower, hunger beckoned us to embark on a culinary adventure steeped in tradition. Just a stone's throw away, nestled next to the ancient tower, awaited Newgram Club, a 12th century historic traditional restaurant. Stepping inside, we were transported back in time. The interior of Newgram Club perfectly complemented its surroundings, resembling an ancient aristocratic house with its 2 floors in theater style. Every detail, from the intricately carved furnishings to the thick walls, evoked a sense of grandeur and nostalgia. As we settled into our seats, our senses were tantalized by the promise of a culinary journey unlike any other. We perused the menu, eager to sample the delights of Azerbaijani cuisine. Our feast began with saj-i-chai, a traditional Azerbaijani dish cooked on a convex metal griddle called a saj. The aroma of sizzling locally bred chicken in lamb fat and vegetables filled the air, whetting our appetites for what was to come. Accompanied by cured fish, a delicacy known for its bold flavors and rich texture, our meal promised to be a gastronomic delight. As we savored each bite, we were treated to a mesmerizing performance of traditional dance. The graceful movements of the dancers, accompanied by the haunting melodies of Azerbaijani music, transported us to another era where time seemed to stand still. With our appetites sated and spirits lifted, we embarked on a leisurely stroll through the narrow, cobblestone streets of the old city. As we meandered along, we couldn't help but marvel at the unique architectural features that adorned the centuries-old buildings. One feature that caught our attention was the strikingly large balconies that adorned many of the buildings, overhanging the sidewalks. These balconies, reminiscent of a bygone era, boasted intricate woodworks and spacious seating areas. As we continued our leisurely stroll, our attention was drawn to a magnificent structure looming ahead, the Palace of the Shirvanshahs. Dating back to the 15th century, the Palace of the Shirvanshahs is a testament to the grandeur and sophistication of the Azerbaijani empires of old. Originally serving as the royal residence of the Shirvanshah dynasty, it has since become a symbol of Baku's rich cultural heritage. Its towering walls and intricately designed facades spoke of a bygone era of splendor and prestige. As the sun set and cast a golden glow over the ancient walls, we couldn't help but feel grateful for the opportunity to experience this timeless wonder. Baku's old city wasn't just a place, it was a living, breathing testament to the enduring spirit of a city rich in history and culture. As the day drew to a close, we embarked on a journey along Baku's enchanting waterfront, eager to soak in the beauty of the city as dusk descended. Our path led us past the storied Baku fortress wall, standing tall as a testament to the city's rich history. Originally built in the 12th century to protect the city from invaders, the fortress wall has witnessed centuries of triumphs and tribulations. Along the way, we encountered captivating sculptures, including one honoring Azerbaijani poet and ghazal singer Aliyev Hadid, whose legacy lives on in the heart of Baku. We were mesmerized by the graceful arcs of the Philharmonic Fountain and the grandeur of the Baku State Philharmonic Hall, where the strings of classical music filled the air. Our senses were further delighted by the intricate design of the Philharmonia wall clock and the soulful melodies of an outdoor piano performance, adding a touch of magic to the evening. Continuing our journey, we arrived at the edge of the coast, where we were greeted by the majestic silhouette of the Carpet Museum and the modern elegance of Denny's Mall. Eager to rewind, we embarked on a boat ride through the charming canals of mini Venice, immersing ourselves in the serenity of the waterways. As darkness fell, we gazed in awe at the ultimate night view of Baku. Delhi's mall casting a radiant glow along the waterfront, the iconic flame towers ablaze with light at one end along with the Baku TV tower, piercing through the skyline lighted in LED lights and the Baku Eye glittering in the distance. With hearts full of memories and a newfound appreciation for the beauty of Baku, it was time to bid farewell to this captivating city and head back to the airport. Until we meet again, Baku.